As the world's natural resources become more scarce, pressures are increasing with a growing population, coupled with economic, climatic, and social instabilities. UN deliberations on a draft document for a framework on the next 10 years to promote global sustainable development was at the center of discussions during the 19th session of the Commission on Sustainable Development held at UN headquarters on Monday.
We need to become even more determined to advance the implementation of the Sustainable Development Agenda, particularly in promoting sustainable consumption and production, which is at the core of sustainable development. The principles of sustainable development should guide our efforts, but our work also needs to strongly focus on translating commitments into concrete measures and actions.
Delegations, including representatives speaking on behalf of the Group of 77 and China, as well as the European Union, shared regional and country-specific challenges and concerns on key issues such as transport, chemicals, waste management, and mining practices during Monday's session, which is the last formal meeting ahead of the Conference on Sustainable Development, or Rio+20, slated for early June 2012 in Brazil.
Globally, unsustainable consumption and production threatens to exceed the carrying capacity of life support systems. This imbalance is obvious, whether measured by greenhouse gas concentrations, by the number of endangered species, by rates of deforestation, or by decreases in fish stocks, etc. Much more can and must be done across the globe to pursue inclusive and environmentally sound economic growth. We must accelerate our efforts to advance sustainable development and to meet our commitments to future generations.
Session leaders argued that current initiatives remain fragmented along sectoral and ministerial lines, among other governmental institutions, inducing little impact in comparison to the world's challenges. Commission leaders and delegations are hoping that policy discussions from the meeting will contribute to the Rio+20 conference, whose theme will be green economy in the context of sustainable development and poverty eradication. The 10-year framework on sustainable consumption and development would advance sustainable development measures across social, economic, and environmental pillars. Afaf Kanja for South South News, United Nations.